Hey Bethel, want to talk to you in this week's message about a couple of things. First of all, the congregational meeting that's coming up on June 3rd, and then to talk about the worship service happening this Sunday, May 27th. So many of you have heard, and if you were in worship on Sunday, you heard us praying about the change that happened for iLead, the charter school that has been at the Bethel campus for the past several years. After going through a charter review with LA Unified and the LA County Board of Education, the charter was denied, and so iLead Encino is closing. Now, obviously, our first reaction is to pray and hold all of those who are impacted by this decision, especially the students, including my own daughters. And we also lift up the facilitators and administrators and support staff, all of that community that has walked alongside us all these years. Obviously, this also has an impact on Bethel, right? They weren't just partners on site, but they were also tenants that paid rent. And with them not being on site, that means changes in our budget. It forces us to have some conversations that we knew needed to happen about our future, our direction, our sustainability. But we had thought maybe we'd have a little bit more time. iLead's departure puts that question front and center. Now, I'll be honest, some of these questions are difficult and challenging, but some of the hopes and imagination of what is possible is also deeply inspiring. So I'm so thankful for the leadership of Bethel and the hard work that our council has already been doing in anticipation that this was a possibility, and we're really hopeful as we head into this congregational meeting. It's a chance to bring the whole community into the conversation, to share some of the struggles, some of the challenges, but also some of the hopes and plans for the future. It's a chance for us to move forward in faith and to not be afraid. So it's going to be really important that we have as many folks as possible part of that congregational meeting on June 3rd. It'll happen right after service. It'll be right in the sanctuary. So please plan on sticking around a little bit longer that day. Now, this coming Sunday, May 27th, we gather for worship, and we're going to be hearing the story of God's call for Abram and Sarai. This is before God changes their names to Abraham and Sarah. And this is why we're going to look at their call story. It's because God had a plan and a purpose for them, just as God does for us. And so, yeah, we can be thinking about the big picture stuff and what the future of Bethel is going to look like, but we still are called into ministry and service in this moment. And so we continue to fundraise for the Union Rescue Mission's Walk to Fight Homelessness. In fact, we've elevated our congregational goal because we've been successful so far, but we want to push even farther. We want to make sure that our whole community here at Bethel is engaged in this work to stand alongside our neighbors who are experiencing homelessness. Right, we're still engaged in life group ministry. In fact, you're going to hear at the congregational meeting how we're doubling the size of our life groups. We're going to have 6 new life groups that are launching on the beginning of June. And so God continues to work in, through, and among us. And so we still listen for the call that God places on our lives, on our hearts, and on our community. So we don't step back, we don't move away, we go directly into the places that God is calling us. That's what we gather around this Sunday. That's going to be the inspiration for the work that lays ahead in the months to come, in the decisions that we need to make, in the way that we are formed and forged by water and the Word, by the way that God has named us and claimed us, the way that God promises to lead us and guide us. So big stuff happening in the next few weeks. Really looking forward to engaging with all of you. Have a blessed week.